Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Marshall, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Marshall, how are you? This is Jubel from Brook and Jubel in the Morning.
No way.
Yes. How are you?
I'm fine. Well, what's going on?
Well, I'm calling you because one of our listeners emailed us about you and asked me to get you on the phone.
Really?
Yes. Her name is Kristen. You guys recently went out on a date, and since then you haven't been calling her, texting her back or anything, and she's wondering if she did something wrong.
And she asked you to call me?
Yes. It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. If somebody doesn't get a call back from someone they went out on a date with, they ask us to get that person on the phone and ask why. So now I'm asking you the question, why?
Well, if you must know, during the date, something that probably should have been said wasn't said.
What?
Something that should have been said wasn't said, like, take me back to your place? Because I always... Look, dude, I get really frustrated when girls don't say that when I'm out with them on dates.
No, not that.
But what was it then?
Okay, so we're walking back to her car.
Uh-huh.
And everything up to that point was pretty nice, I guess. You know, we had a couple of awkward moments, but it was okay. You know, it was...
She told us about the part where she called you poor.
Really?
Oh, yeah. See, when we talk to everybody who wants to do these phone calls, we talk to her, and she thought the reason you weren't calling her back was because of that poorly timed joke. And I used the word poor, I guess. But that joke where she called you poor.
No, I mean, honestly, I thought it was a little funny.
Okay.
That's good.
So it wasn't that. It was
Good.
whatever
No,
should
it
have been
wasn't
said.
that.
All right, so what should she have said then?
Not once through the whole night does she say thanks.
She doesn't say thank you?
Yeah, I take her to a nice restaurant. I pay for the meal. Even after she makes a joke about me being poor, I pay for the meal. So nice dinner. I'm walking her to her car, and, I give her a kiss, and she doesn't say anything. There's, no reciprocation.
Did you want a thanks for the kiss, too, or just for dinner?
No, well, for dinner, obviously.
Okay, because I always like girls to thank me for dinner and for the kiss. But I do understand where you're coming from. If she didn't thank you at all, that'd be pretty rude. Did she even do the, where girls kind of graciously reach for their purse to grab it, like, I'm going to pay half, and then you're like,
No,
don't worry.
I think she was expecting me to do it, and I was fine with doing it, but I want a little thanks afterwards,
Of course.
That's understandable.
Did you-
I went to the effort. Why can't you do that little thing?
So you just feel like you treated her to a really nice time and she was ungrateful.
Yeah, so I didn't call her back because I don't really want to be with someone who's not going to be as thoughtful as I am with them.